Well, hello YouTubers, this is Bob. It's so good to be back with you guys. Well, if you look behind me here, you'll see this giant mystical looking star. Now, for my Jewish friends, this is the Star of David. But this symbol goes even beyond Judaism. It is known as a hexagram. And you may remember my previous video on the pentagram, which was a 5-pointed star. Well, this is the 6-pointed star, and is also, like the pentagram, an ancient mystical and magical symbol. Now, if you look at the pentagram, you'll see that it's actually, the hexagram, get our terms right, it's actually composed of two interlaced triangles. One of the triangles points upward, and the other triangle points downward, and they're superimposed on top of each other. Now, from an esoteric viewpoint, what this represents is, as above, so below. And it represents the inner joining of the earthly world and the spiritual world. And as a spiritualist, I find this a wonderful symbol. The hexagram also represents the energies of fire, which is the upward point, and water, the downward point. It is also a combination of male and female, and represents the cosmos and all life. I really love the hexagram because it is a very strong and powerful and life-affirming symbol. In it we can contemplate the mysteries of duality, and yet how all things merge together as one. And so in studying the hexagram, know that the next time you see a hexagram, it is not only used by the Jewish people, but it is actually also used by many other religious traditions. The Theosophical Society uses the hexagram, as well as many occult orders, including the Golden Dawn and even the Rosicrucians. Each of the groups use the symbol in their own way, and also the Wiccans as well. Even though the pentagram is their predominant symbol, many Wiccans also use the hexagram in various rituals. I've seen people take the hexagram and put it on like a slab of marble, and then at each point they put a crystal, and then in the middle of the hexagram they put the name of somebody who needs healing. And it's believed that the lines of the hexagram form an energy field, and that energy field can serve as a portal to bring to you what you need, or to direct it outwards to somebody else. So that's how they do healing. They put the name on the paper in the hexagram, and it's surrounded by healing crystals. I've even been to one Wiccan temple where they had a giant hexagram carved into the floor, and people would sit in the middle of it, and there were giant crystals at each point. And this was considered to be a healing sanctuary. So as you can see, the hexagram has a lot of uses. And interestingly, when I'm out in public, sometimes I wear a pentagram, and people think it's a hexagram. Actually, today I am wearing a hexagram, which I don't know if you guys can see it here. But I wear both symbols. But anyways, I just wanted to introduce you to this, and I encourage you to do exploration in the mystic arts and sciences, and you'll come to see just how powerful this ancient symbol is. Well guys, thanks for being here. This is Bob Hickman, and this has been my Psychic Minute.